This is the third episode of the conference.
I think we're just gonna dive right in.
Hey, have we hit 1,000 subs yet?
Where the subs at?
183.
183.
183.
Not bad.
But
that G family doing us justice right now.
Our last video is about to hit 100.
Oh yeah, that's
views.
right.
100 views.
I thought that last video was pretty solid too.
It was a solid video. I wasn't expecting to get 100 in 3 days. But if y'all probably can't see right now, but we haven't posted in a couple of days because we're trying to get our setup.
Been trying to get some things in order.
Yeah, and y'all probably can't tell, but we got a bigger table. We got an actual conference table.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Not gonna lie.
So
Sturdy.
very fucking sturdy.
You could do some things on this bit. You know what I mean?
And I got it for like 150, man. These tables are not that damn cheap, but somebody was selling it for 100. We were talking about it in the car, right? And we're like, dude, let's get a conference table because we knew we are gonna need a bigger table to bring people on. Well, so I looked on Facebook Marketplace and I just put in conference tables. Everything was saying $600-$700. Well, I came across this one that said 100. Mm-hmm. So I hit them up. I said, hey, y'all still got it there?
Check this out.
Was this on OfferUp? You said?
No, on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh shit. Damn,
And,
Facebook Marketplace.
So they said, they got it, but somebody's about to go grab it. I said, I'll give y'all 150 and I'll come get it right now.
Would you like up it by 50 bucks?
Yeah,
$50. And he said, okay, come.
And he took it.
He took it.
Nice.
He
We were on the
let's
way.
grab it.
Nice.
He was an
dude.
older guy. He was like in his 50s probably. And,
That's negotiating right there for you.
but we got it, and he messaged. He sent me a message talking about enjoy your knee table.
Nice.
But
Flashes Clay.
the ride back,
He said that.
it was horrible.
Oh.
The ride back, we had we were fucking far. We were like 30 minutes. If I didn't hit the toll, it would have been. We're an hour away, but if I didn't hit the toll,
Like with traffic coming.
traffic in general. 'Cause we're 30 minutes away. But by the time we got there, it was starting to rain.
Where did you go? Oh shit.
The southwest side.
Oh.
I went far, and
Damn.
dude, it started fucking raining.
That would have ruined the table, bro.
So we put the table was. I have a long bed on my truck.
Uh-huh.
The table was sticking out of the fucking truck, dude. And we knew if we turned, that bitch is probably gonna slide out. So we went to the store, tried to tie it down with the rope.
You didn't have those.
No, dude, not the ratchet straps. So we drove down a little bit more, like maybe 5 minutes. I was like, fuck this, dude. We gotta stop and get some ratchet straps.
You was playing with fucking fire, dude.
Yeah. So I got ratchet straps and it worked, but then I guess the wind pushed it, fucking took that shit out. So I had to go back. I had to pull over on the side of the freeway and tighten it better, and motherfucker didn't move.
Yeah,
How fast
speaking
were
of the freeway, dude, you're doing freeway speeds of like 70. But the thing is that I told him the feeder's safer.
Yeah,
You
100%.
don't really have to be doing all that.
That's also what took long because we were on
With
the
all the
Hazard
winds and whatnot.
lights, yeah.
And he's debating on the tolls. I was like, you got the easy stack? No, I don't got the easy stack. I said, why the fuck do you want to do that? Well, it's going to
Dude,
rain.
no,
or
I've run
whatnot,
tolls
dude. I
all
said,
the time.
Look, man, dude, you run tolls all the time. Is that the first time you got a phone call?
Hell no.
No shit, dude. Because
want to-
maybe like 4 or 5 tolls, his phone starts ringing. And
What?
caller ID literally says, what is it? Houston Tollways or some shit like that.
I was like, we looked at each other, I was like, God damn already.
Dude,
I
those
fucking
guys
told you, bro.
those guys are probably right up there with the CIA. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude.
Yeah, dude, they don't play about that shit.
No, not at all, bro.
But yeah,
That's
I
fucking
run tolls
crazy.
in my cars if I have to. No, who pays that shit? Do you know anybody that pays that shit?
I do.
Oh, shit.
I have paid for it in my
I
car.
pay the toll on my phone with my app.
It's like they have a thing where you can put your they can put your credit card information on, and then like it takes out $40 automatically, and then when the account gets to like $10, it takes out another $40.
That's the actual Easy Tax system. My thing is actually, it just gives me zero balance. It pays it each time that I go through.
So you don't even need
They don't like sit there and take a $40 chunk out of my. It just pays as I go.
Oh shit.
like you pay as you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Oh
gotcha.
wow. That's cool.
So the card's registered. You hook it up to your card. It gets to Austin.
that's pretty
Austin
cool. Didn't know
sees
that.
there's credit card information with that license plate. Fucking charge it.
Nice.
It's convenient as hell,
Yeah, I imagine.
especially when I lived over in Channelview, working over here.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Really convenient.
Damn.
That'll save you a fucking at least a 15, 20-minute trip.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right?
For sure. Yeah,
Easy.
Yeah, man, dude. There's several ways to get across the channel, but
He
living
always
right there in
think
Channelview, dude, that toll bridge is going to be the fastest and easiest way. And I don't know if they like city planning designed it to be that way, to where like the fastest and most convenient way to go would be the way that you'd have to pay for.
I'm sure they did. Let's be
I'm
real.
like, fuck.
They're always trying to make money.
Like, well, they knew what they were doing when they built that freeway. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, for
dude.
sure, dude.
Because it is the most convenient.
It was like, all right, guys, people aren't paying their tickets no more, man. You know, let's start coming up with a new system.
But yeah, man.
Beltway will get you anywhere.
I wanted to.
Oh yeah, we had talked about it. We're supposed to
I wanted to do, since we're at 183 subs. I wanted to, when we hit 200 subs, do a giveaway. So it could be like $200. It's gonna be $200 worth of something. Whether it's $200 in, I don't know, Cash App. Cash App somebody $200. $200 in a fucking electronic item. I don't know, fucking AirPods.
I'm sure we could put like a catalog on there or something, right?
AirPods are $200.
No, they're like 100. The
I
new
don't-
ones, I don't know how much the new ones
I
are.
don't know how much they are, dude, but
They're a lot. The new ones are a lot.
if they don't do some Tony Stark shit, bro, then $200 for some AirPods is kind of a lot of money.
Yeah.
I've always thought they were expensive. I don't know how much they are.
I mean, they're
They're a
expensive. Just
lot.
know
They're
that.
like $100 fucking dollars.
So you're on the right track.
My whole thing is that winter's coming up, so I'm thinking about the Ariat hoodie to give out.
Or I don't know if anybody's in the area. I know a lot of people are.
Some UGG boots,
Ariat,
Are-
the brand Ariat hoodies,
right?
Boots.
Boots,
Blue collar
UGG
workers.
boots, right?
You can give out
something worth
Get into
of
the bag.
$200 that
Yeah.
we'll do. So basically, what we're gonna ask is, when we get close to 200, we're gonna put a video out. We're gonna tell people to share it and people to comment on that video. And whoever comments on that video,
Their name will automatically be entered in some kind of like raffle, right?
yeah, and we're actually gonna do the raffle in a video.
Oh, sweet.
We'll
That'd
do a
be-
raffle in a video, man, and we'll fucking pull that name and
That'd be sick. Yeah.
and we'll fucking give somebody.
Yeah, exchange emails or whatever, and then go about it from there.
Really, this is how I look at it. Since it's gonna be $200 worth of something, we can either be like, do you want $200 into your bank account, or do you want us to buy, or you want us to go online and order whatever to your address?
Yeah,
They could just do
What,
that
$200?
themselves if that's the case.
yeah. Yeah, he got a
I
point
mean,
there.
if
Yeah.
anything,
Or
it's either somebody's going to win the cash or somebody's going to win the prize or whatever the case may be. You know,
Yeah,
it's
so
not-
we might do
it's
$400.
not- It's not really on their end to decide. It's just, hey, if you win it, this is what you're getting.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay, so yeah, man,
But at 200 subs, you said?
200 subs.
And we're thinking about every 50 subs from there.
Every 50 subs, we're gonna try to do a giveaway. But every 50 subs, the amount of money I would want the price to be higher.
Okay, I like that idea.
So 500 subs, we'll give away $500. You
Ooh,
know,
hold on, wait a minute. No, I'm just kidding.
nah, man. He said, nah, man. Yeah, I think that would be cool as hell.
Yeah, I think it will, and we already have plans, man, for what we're gonna do for the next couple videos. Who we plan to bring on and whatnot, man. There's a couple local people that we do want to bring on.
3
Yeah.
people. I want it to be kind of a surprise.
No, definitely. I definitely don't want to give away nothing, man, because I want to make it like surprise. You know what I mean? But
But don't worry, man. We're whoever we're gonna bring on. We're doing our homework, and
it's gonna be worth it, bro. It's gonna be worth
gonna
it.
be
And
worth
then
it.
overall, man, just these are really cool people that we've known, I guess, like relatively well, and some
Yeah.
even more well
somebody
than others.
we went to school with him, but I've never had a conversation with him. But I know he is friends with that guy. I'm not gonna say his name right now, but that guy, and he makes music too. I'm not sure if he still lives in this area or wherever.
Oh, okay. I think I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you already. I think you like sent me his stuff recently, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No, I had listened to the. It says 2022 when he put this album out.
You talking about that guy? I'm talking about his friend.
No, the one. Okay, it was about the 2020 album. That's the album I was just playing.
Yes, that was the
Oh,
album.
how long ago?
No,
When did he
dude,
drop that? Did he say?
That said 2022. I don't know the exact date when he dropped
Wait,
it.
hold on. I want to look this up.
Go ahead.
Just so
But it was
that's kind of like a
It was 2022 when he dropped that, and most of the music I was looking at was already dropped in 2022. But dude, that music is solid. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really think that. Like I was like,
yeah. I don't want to get into it right now. We talk about that.
I hate that we're not. Yeah, we have to be so vague about it. But like, I can't wait to drop the link. I can't wait to.
Well, I will say that it's a breath of fresh air. Even
Yeah.
considering the type of rap that it is, dude.
Yeah,
It's a breath of fresh air.
it's really good, dude. I think y'all will like it. I'm sure there's a
30 months ago.
3 months ago. Okay,
That's very fucking recent.
Yeah,
That one's 3 months ago, but he updated a lot of this stuff 7 days ago. So that's 6 months ago. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, I can't wait to get on and talk to him about that.
yeah, no, that for real.
Just having a good ass conversation with him, and then the other people that we plan on bringing on.
Yeah, I didn't think that. Like you said, I listened to that first fucking. I'm not sure if it was the first song was a snippet, or I'm probably mistaken. No, I don't think it was.
Nah, it was like the second or third one was a snippet. I think you're talking about.
But no, the
I
first
know what
first thing I
song you're
listened
talking
to, I was like, damn. But like I said, I ain't trying to get into all that right now.
Yeah, no.
Until we bring him on.
We just wanted to discuss it and kind of let y'all know
We have plans.
what the plan. Yeah, we do have plans. All right. So even if we're not active for a little bit, just know we are working on doing something that where as far as like
Always working, always coming up with ideas.
it's gonna make this whole presentation look better to y'all. We're gonna have people that you're able to like, kind of sit down and just see what they've done. You know what I mean? Like what they've done and even like where they started at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And that in itself is just kind of like inspiring for I feel like to make other people kind of realize like if someone like that can do it, I can do it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I guess we can kind of make this like an update video, like
Yeah.
what our plans are, what's about to happen.
Oh, definitely. And to let them know that we're still alive. So that's kind of low key.
Right? How long has it been? Like two days?
It's been 2 days.
Like,
Dude,
like our lives are under threat. Like,
Yeah.
we're still alive.
Oh no, it's been like 2 or 3 days, but it's 2 or 3 days.
It's not that hard out here. Like, fuck.
It's been 2 or 3 days, but like 2 or 3 days too long. It feels weird not coming doing this because we feel like in order to do anything with this, we want to be consistent with it, and that's the only thing that's the only way you're gonna be able to like, you know what I'm saying? Grow. There you go. I can't find the words. I don't know why. But yeah.
I feel like also I want to mention too, man. We got a backdrop coming in tomorrow,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and it's gonna be right here.
Yeah.
Backdrop. It's gonna be on this side, and then it's gonna be on that side of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
That way.
Oh, we also plan on getting two more cameras. What? 2 more mics?
Two actual cameras.
Yeah, 2 actual cameras.
2 mics. More chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all can't see how big this table is, but it's a pretty big. It's a conference.
It's a huge table. I'm not.
It's a
gonna lie.
conference table, man.
Huge
and
table.
The camera angles are gonna switch up
Yeah, that's what we want to.
after we bring people on. So
We don't want just one camera angle right now. I mean, for right now, that's what we make it work. But more than one camera angle is going to be a little bit more appealing. I feel like
yeah,
for people to like view and watch and shit.
yeah. So we got a backdrop coming, 2 more mics, obviously headphones, mic stands, 2 more chairs.
We got plans, people.
Yeah,
That's what we want y'all to know. We got plans.
we got plans. We're actually investing a lot of fucking money into this.
Yeah, and it's just a start, dude. So
It's actually good.
get ready to pull out a loan, boys.
Yeah.
But whatchamacallit? Nah, we were just having a conversation though before we actually even like went on air, but it was about fucking BMX bikes or just bicycles in general. How we feel like we don't see a lot of people like
Riding BMX.
not even really BMX, but just feel like bicycles in general. No,
I guess maybe here in LaPorte, man, because I maybe in Shady River were they riding bikes like that?
I mean, I feel like a couple were. I mean, you were.
They got a skate.
You remember
park.
that? That boy was riding Dalen's bike, bro. He got pulled over.
Oh my dude, you gotta tell that story.
Yeah, well, long story short, I got pulled over on a bicycle. I mean, out of a residential subdivision, dude. I feel like it's very hard to do, but
Don, you gotta tell that story, dude. That's funny.
the whole story. All right, look, we got a grandma, all of our grandma. Go get some cigarettes from the gas station, and I'm like, you know what? I think I just okay, fine, but I'm just gonna walk there. Well, she seen me riding a little cousin of ours bike, right? So the bike is not for me. It's a little fucking bike, dude. It's a fucking kid bike. And she seen me riding it, so she figured like I'd ride that bike, and I figured that I would just walk to go get the fucking cigarettes, because I'm not gonna do that. She's like, just take the bike, because she wants the cigarettes faster. I was like, I think it'd be faster if I walked at this point, dude.
Yeah.
So she fucking sends me on the bike. All right, fuck it. So I take the bike, dude, and I got a cop just trailing me out this fucking neighborhood. And as soon as I cross the street to get over to the gas station, they want to stop me, and they say that the reason to pull me over was because I didn't stick my right hand out for that right hand turn I made, and I thought that was okay. So they just wanted a reason. One, in a residential area, you don't have to do that. You're not on public streets to where you would have to do that. Two, y'all mean to tell me y'all are stopping every little kid out here who ain't putting their fucking hand out to make a turn, dude? Is that what y'all are telling me right now,
Bro.
So they fucking wanted me.
No,
dude.
they did.
So
They did.
all right, and then they find out that what my task is. My task, what I was set out to do, was to get cigarettes from my grandma, dude. Man, we got my grandma on the phone and everything, dude, just so they could.
They made you call her?
Yeah, well, like, so it's like, so we can confer that my story is
Was
from,
right,
like,
yeah. They did that. I have a story after that, but go ahead.
in the fucking but not only so yeah, they ended up telling me I got warrants, but they're like Houston warrants or some shit, Class C misdemeanors, so they weren't really worried about taking me in. So I was nervous as fuck, dude. I'm like,
It's like, bro, what a way to go out.
so
right?
the driver was the one that was really about it, but the one like to go check all my information, the passenger cop actually was sticking with me, I guess, making sure that I don't go nowhere. And then so he's like, man, just calm down, dude. Like, it's all good. We're just seeing what. It's like, but no, you're not, dude. Y'all are trying to fucking arrest somebody.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
what y'all are trying to do.
And all I'm doing is getting my grandma cigarettes, bro.
Like,
I'm not
y'all
even
just-
trying to be here,
I'm
dude.
trying to arrest somebody, dude. And I'm like, it's not me. I was like, I'm just doing like, fuck. I ain't even doing anything, dude.
Yo, how pissed
So-
do you think Dalen would have been if they impounded that boy's
They-
bike, dude? Yeah, they took the bike in, bro. You had to go pay like fucking $100
Honestly,
to get it.
Bike, they didn't
get
need
it
a
out.
bike rack to take this bike. It would have just fit in the trunk, dude. Like, this bike is not a
Damn,
big
I did not.
bike.
I, for some reason, I don't remember how small it was. But
Well, it wasn't a big bike.
thank
Yeah,
you
no, I
for
did
giving
that
me
at
that
the time.
visual,
It
bro.
was a little fucking kid bike.
Oh,
dude.
fuck.
And fucking
He had to have been in like second grade.
yeah, dude.
He was young at that
Yeah.
point. But go ahead.
So fucking so yeah, okay, well, I ended up getting back to the fucking house to give grandma the cigarettes, and did she care about the situation?
She got the cigarettes.
No, she wouldn't. She got the cigarettes. She didn't really give a fuck what happened in between the time that I left and the time that I got back. Okay, because I was like, I went through some shit
Yeah.
on that fucking thing.
I almost got
Not only
incarcerated
that,
for these
dude,
cigarettes.
in this same neighborhood, this man lived, and I go and pick him up,
Oh shit!
and I fucking.
I
tell
remember.
him-
I remember.
tell him.
I remember.
I say, look, man, I'm outside. Hurry up. Just to drive in the same neighborhood back to the other house.
Yeah.
In the same
Wait.
neighborhood. And I told him, hurry up, because there's a cop in the neighborhood, and I know he's going to pull me over.
Not to cut you off, but it seemed like if you were parked outside of our house with the fucking lights on at night, with the car running inside, and the cop drove by, you're getting fucking pulled over. That dude, you know how many times
And
I had?
that's like in just in general, or me?
And me too.
Because I mean,
Because one
fuck.
time I had Frankie outside, dude, literally just chilling by the mailbox. A cop pulls up, turns his lights on, and cuts him off, and I just walk back inside.
I wouldn't have done shit. I wouldn't have walked inside. Fuck that, dude.
It's like, man, dude, fuck you, dude.
Because
It's
it'd be one
weird.
thing is like if you're on that. No, you're in your fucking yard.
That was
It's not
weird.
gonna fucking happen.
Yeah. Oh, there was one time. I mean,
Wait, he's not done.
yeah. Well, it was back to that story because I remember he texted me and he was like, "Hey, come outside already, man," because he was all getting all like jittery about the cop and whatnot. I was like, man, we're in the fucking same neighborhood, you know? Like he literally, like us and our uncle lived in the same neighborhood, so like it wasn't even like a fucking 3-minute drive or 2-minute drive. You know what I mean? Like like it was so fucking close. So I was like, what? We're not gonna get pulled over in the neighborhood, dude. Like, calm down.
Yeah,
You
so
know
that
what I mean?
being said, he took his time.
Yeah, I took my time. I'm not gonna lie.
Took his time. So by the time
Still
he gets in
does.
the car, he takes more time. It's like he takes the more time.
Hey, but
the
I
older he
communicated a
gets.
little bit more now. Okay.
So,
maybe
all
a
right,
little
so
bit.
he finally gets into the vehicle. When we get into the vehicle, we drive around the perimeter of the neighborhood. Like, I mean, inside the neighborhood, we're just it's literally one road just in a circle. And so I'm not even inside, like, the neighborhood doing all the twists and turns and bullshit. Driving around, and just as I fucking said, the cop pulls me over.
Yeah. I was like,
And so the whole reason about this is because this cop comes up to the car and he's like, "Don't I know you?" And it was that passenger cop that pulled me over on a bike, driving a car now. And I was like, "Yeah, you're the one who pulled me over on the bike." And these cops, dude, I'm fucking telling you, dude, why did he pull me over? Because he wanted to ask if we seen somebody fucking walking dogs out here, dude. I was
It's probably me.
I was
nah,
like,
it was some bullshit
it was like,
excuse.
yeah,
Yeah,
two
that's
dogs
some
or whatever the
bullshit.
fuck, dude. I'm like, all right.
They just want to try and ruin someone's night, you know. So
And he
good.
fucking, he lets us go. And
Hey, but I get if like I have no problem, bro, if you're trying to do your job, you know what I mean. But when you're just trying to like, just
They got nothing better to do.
it feels like be nosy. I don't know what it is. I get it though, you know. There's a whole bunch of crazy shit that goes on now. Like they got to be just as worried about their lives as we do now. You know what I'm saying? So like,
whoa,
I-
no, man, because I feel like half the time they're putting themselves in that situation.
They are. They're putting themselves in a
Whenever
situation.
you could just leave it alone.
yeah, but what if it's something they could like be preventing?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Well, nah, because you have to have reasonable doubt, whatnot. He didn't have any reason to pull me over.
Well, no, I'm saying with specific situations though. In that particular situation, no, but.
And so that particular situation right there, he put himself in a situation that could have been way more than he bargained for.
Yeah, but that's what they're supposed to do.
Pull people over for nothing?
And that's
because
not
that's
fair.
what he did.
Okay, but
No,
no.
I said in that situation.
Oh, okay, yeah, in that situation,
he put
yeah.
himself in a situation
Yeah.
that could have been way more than he bargained for.
Yeah, no, agreed. But like, what if it just so
That's
happened?
not the first time I've been pulled over for no reason.
Okay, I know, but I'm saying, what if, like, bro, cops have like, I don't know the statistics behind it, but I'm pretty sure there's been times where like someone's kidnapped a girl or some shit, and they just so happen to pull over this dude they didn't even know, right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Coincidental. Guess what? They saved the little girl or however it may go. So you know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, but that's why I see both sides of it. But there's when you're in that situation, like the situation we're in, they're clearly fucking with you. They're clearly trying to, you know what I'm saying? But aside from that, my story about when I got pulled over, right? And it was late. Granted, this is kind of my fault, but so I'm going in the Fairmont Park where our old friend used to stay at.
Fairmont Park.
Yeah, Fairmont Park, right by the park.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. And so he had a dumbbell, bro. Like, do you remember this story?
Fucking LaPorte cops, bro. They have nothing better to do.
They're hot. They are
Hot
hot.
for no fucking reason.
I mean, anyway. So look, I end up pulling up. It's fucking like, I think it's on like a Monday night. This is like in 2017, maybe. I think I just got out of work or some shit, maybe. I ended up going to his house to pick up the dumbbell, and I texted him like before he went to bed because he had to work in the morning. I was like, "Hey, can you leave the dumbbell in the trunk of your grandpa's truck?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll do that before I go to bed." And I was like, "All right, bet." I had no reason to not think that he didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like I thought he did it. It's like it's like midnight, probably going close to 1 in the morning, and I'm like, "All right, let me go pick up this dumbbell right now." Why the fuck I decided to do that at that time? It could have waited. I don't know.
But there's still no law that says you can't drive at that time either.
I mean, no, for sure.
So in your head,
But
it's
just
like,
look,
you know what?
look how suspicious this looks, though. So I end up driving.
Don't look suspicious. Mind your goddamn business.
I end up driving, and when I'm driving, I turn in, I pull up into his driveway, and then I pull out, and I pull forward, and then I reverse back to his his grandpa's truck, right? And so I'm like, all right, pop the trunk of my car at the time, and I'm like, all right, I'm finna just grab it and put it in there. So I go back, and I'm looking, and I'm like, where the fuck is it at? Because it's dark. I didn't take my phone out of the car. So I'm like, got to go back to my car, grab my phone. And by the time I fucking take my phone off the aux and take my head out, bro, there's a cop coming around the corner with its lights off, like trying to creep. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Like he's trying to sneak up.
Like he's trying to sneak it up, and I'm like, I fucking see this
That's what
guy.
cops do now?
So I just kind of like stayed there, and then I put my brights on, like just to kind of show him like I see you there. And I put my brights on, and I'm looking, and I'm like, and then I see him turn his lights on, and I still go back to the back of the truck to look and see if the dumbbell's there, because I'm like, this is what I'm gonna tell him, you know, not necessarily like it's my alibi, but dude, this is like the actual proof of why I was here. So he ends up coming and pulling up, bro. They end up pulling He's like, hey, how are you doing tonight? I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like, you know, I'm just grabbing something from my friend's truck. Oh, yeah, who lives here? And then, you know, I got to answer those questions and shit. Oh, my friend lives here. And like, what's his name? Give him his full name. And then next thing you know, before we know it, bro, like there's like maybe 120 seconds into this conversation, another squad car pulls up. And I'm like, holy crap, bro. It's going down tonight, bro. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm like, oh, okay, God, like Jesus, am I really? I'm like, all right, you know, I have my hands out, clearly visible. I'm not trying to show any kind of indication that I'm a threat. And they're asking me questions, and I'm like, okay, look, I know what it's about to sound like right now, officer, because he asked me what I was doing. I was like, but I texted my friend. He had a dumbbell that he was supposed to leave for me in the trunk, and it's not there. You know, and he was like, "Oh, that is suspicious." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, I just told you that." And I was like, "I have text messages right here to prove it." And he was like, "Yeah, well, you know." And I was like, "Look, his parents don't even know I'm here." I was like, "I don't think that they would like if you woke him up at this time. Like, his dad has to be up in like just a few hours." And they're like, "All right, well, you know, we're gonna go in there. We're gonna see who lives here. You know, just kind of clear up the store." I'm like, "Oh fuck." All right, at this point, I'm like, "Dude." Damn. So they knock on his door. They get his fucking mom outside.
Did the dad wake up?
No, I think the mom just woke up. And I was like,
if I would have bitched him out,
like, you know what?
He
Hey,
would've,
you
though.
wake up his dad, just take me to jail.
yeah,
dude.
like,
For real,
bro.
dude.
His dad reminds me so much of my dad. So 100%, I'm sure I would have got like, Johnny, what the fuck are you doing over here at this time of night, man? We were like, what? You know what I mean? It didn't make any
nah,
sense.
they would have told him take his ass to jail.
Not for real. But yeah, man. Just overall, he talked to his mom. They're like, okay, like, you know, you're fine.
She was like, "Oh, I know who that is."
Yeah, because I told him his full name, and I told him this is where he stays. I don't know his parents' full name, but I know their first names, you know, or whatever. And he was like, all right. So he went and he was talking, and then like they asked me to sit on the car, and I was like, okay.
Hey, so when they got the mom, did they ask the mom about the
Dumbbell?
the friend's full name?
Yeah. 100%.
They act like they're doing some real detective work.
They are.
And I was like I
Dumbbell?
could hear the conversation. The guy I'm trying to have a conversation with this cop, like, and he's not trying to have a conversation with me as if I'm some kind of like convict, bro.
Criminal.
Yeah, literally. Like I was like, how's it going tonight? And he just like,
You're just the guy.
Hands out your
that
pocket, sir.
He wanted to shoot tonight.
hands out your pocket, sir. And I'm like, all right. And then he's like, can you sit on your hands? And I'm like, my hands are on the car. Like my hands are on the hood of the car. Like I'm leaving.
But no, because then my hands are gonna be by my pockets.
I'm like, I'm leaving them there. Like I'm leaving my hands right here. And then he just was not trying to have a conversation with me. So at that point, everything he's asking me now, I'm just not even paying attention to, and I'm listening to what the officer that is talking to his mom at that point is saying. And I could hear everything. And when he like kind of looks over to me and like points at me, I kind of like wave my arm at her, and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. And then that's how it went from there. Then he asked to search your vehicle, and I was like, go ahead.
Okay, look, I want to get into my fucking story about them.
Yeah, it was. But overall, that story in general was just like, they will try to ruin your night, but it was like.
But when you get away, you laugh.
Yeah.
But, so check this out, man.
I mean, but you are a little like, you're annoyed about it. You know what I mean?
Man,
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's
you
why
think
do
about
gotta
it.
Be treated like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like, man, one time me and the same friend went to.
Oh, I remember this story.
We went to Whataburger at like 11 o'clock at night, right? Right. If you live in LaPorte, then you know where this area is at. It's right there by 146. And like Firehouse Subs and
The Family Dollar,
not it's
Dollar
called something
Tree.
else.
Dollar Tree, there you go, Rondas and stuff like that.
So we go to that parking lot right in front of Firehouse Subs.
La Monatica, bro. Hey, shout out, by the way. They're
So-
pretty clutch, but go ahead.
We're eating, right? Well, I guess the people in Firehouse Subs called the cops on us. because we look suspicious, right? These motherfuckers pull up. They pull up, and there's two of them.
They shine the lights on y'all.
They're flashlights. I'm in the passenger
Bright ass
seat.
flashlights, bro.
I'm in the passenger seat with a burger in my fucking hand with food in my mouth. Right?
Like, did you have that Burger 2 on license?
Did you have that burger license, bro? You seen
Not
that?
for
Remember
real.
that video?
So look, check this out.
That was some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, dude, and the cop walks up to me. He's like, "Hey, what are y'all doing?" I'm like, "I'm eating." He's like, "Can I see your ID?" And I was like, "No, sir. You can't." He was like, "Why?" I was like, "Because I did commit a crime." This is literally how it went down. And he's like, "Sir, I'm gonna need to see your ID." I'm like, "No, sir." And he's like, "Why don't you want to give me your ID? What are you afraid of?" I said, "I didn't commit a crime." I said, "If you could tell me what crime I committed, then I have no problem giving you my ID." And he's like, kind of like getting pissed off and like
Getting real agitated.
grunting and shit like this, like, anyway. So it's like,
Did he have another officer with him or no?
yeah, he was on our front side of the vehicle talking to him
They were both in the same car?
in the same car. So he keeps asking me, "Man, let me see your ID, let me see your ID." I'm like, "No, sir, no, sir, you ain't gonna see my ID, no, sir." Well, then finally he tells me, "If you don't give me your ID, I'm gonna drag you out this car and I'm gonna get it from you." And I'm still eating, and I stop eating. I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm gonna drag you out this car." I was like, "You're gonna drag me out this car?" She was like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, well, let me get your supervisor down here." And like the look on his face was like, "Fuck." And right then and there, that told me this dude's a fucking rookie. I know he's a rookie, right? Mm-hmm. I knew, you grow up in LaPorte, you know the cops. If our dad, is cool with a lot of the cops, so
Yeah.
I knew I'm about to get away with this because Officer Kruger, who lived in our neighborhood, not so much like being cocky, like, "Oh, I'm gonna get away with this," but I know he knows.
It's one thing to know that you're going to get away with
Can
it
you
because you know that you're not doing
I
anything.
can do that.
Yeah.
Officer Kruger
Can you
knows.
bleep that out? Bleep that out.
Okay.
Yeah, don't use his name, by the way.
Okay, officer. Okay. Anyways, yeah, he's living in my neighborhood, but I thought because he was the supervisor, and he worked nights a lot, so I thought he would be there, right? Well, he didn't come. Somebody else came. You know who it was? Somebody that used to work with Dad in the plants.
Really?
He came and he knew us. So when he shows up, he's like, "Oh, what's up, man? How you doing?"
You recognized him?
Yeah, I already knew who it was.
Interesting.
I'm like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "What's the problem here tonight?" I said, "Nothing." And he's like, "What do you mean nothing? Like, what's going on?" I'm like, "Man, there is nothing going on." I said, "You want to know what's going on?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "I was sitting in that car eating. That's what's going on." And your officers here pulled us over for eating in the car. I said, and this guy right here said that if I didn't give him my ID, that he was gonna drag me out the car and take it from me. And he was like, he looks at that cop and he's like, "Oh yeah, he said that?" I was like, "Yes sir, he said that." I said, "I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble." I said, "But that's not professional." Dude, this guy's like, "Okay," he said, "Okay, give me a minute, man." Takes that guy over there like maybe 5 feet away.
Also, you got rights, people. In case y'all ain't know, y'all got rights. All right.
Like 5 feet away, right? And start bitching him out, dude. And he's like, "You ain't supposed to be doing that. Like this kid right here, he's a good kid. I've known his dad for over 20-something years. Like, don't fuck with these kids." You know what I'm saying? He said, don't fuck with these kids. These two kids are good kids. So he walks back up to me. He's like, "We're gonna try this again, man." I said, "Okay."
Hey, he hit you with that. Hey, I'm not trying to snitch, but I'm a snitch. It was him.
Hell yeah. But, so he walks back up. He's like, "All right, we're gonna try this again, man." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, and he looks at that cop, and the cop's like, "Can I see your ID?" I was like, "No, sir, you can't." And he's like, "Okay, well, I think this conversation's over," and he walked away. And he did end up telling me. He said, I told him to ask for your ID so you can give it to him in the right way. And I said, "Well, I did nothing wrong." I said, "I didn't commit a crime." I said, "I was in my car eating, so I don't feel any reason to give him my ID."
Yeah.
And he was like, he
Can you
shook my
just,
hand. He's like, "All right, man,
cooperate
y'all
with
have a
us?"
good night." So yes, sir. And he called dad the next day and he told dad basically like what happened. And dad was like, man, he had that cop walk back up to you so you would give him your ID. I said, I wasn't giving my ID.
Yeah, I mean,
I wasn't gonna.
I don't even see like so. I completely understand your reason as to not giving it to him, but I remember talking to dad about it, and he was like, "Yeah, man, he was real disappointed that Matt didn't give him his ID." And I was like, "But why though?" Because he wanted to see if you had that burger chewing license, bro.
Yeah. On the back of the ID.
On the back of the ID, it's gonna be on the restrictions,
Yeah,
bro. Fucking A, dude.
Yeah, man, but that's what happened.
But not all cops are bad cops, all right? They just definitely get a fucking bad rep now because of everything that goes on. But yeah, that was a
crazy.
fucking funny story, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking funny. But all right, yeah, man, I think we need to go ahead and shut this episode down.
No, we could wrap it up, but
Wrap it up.
whatchamacallit?
Wrap it up, then.
What is that? Who is that again? Is that Kodak?
The Migos. That's the Migos.
Oh, that is the Migos and Joe Budden.
interview.
Yeah. Wrap it up, then.
But yeah, man. Like I said, back to the
giveaway.
the giveaway.
Yeah, after we hit 200 subs, every 50 subs after that, we're gonna do a giveaway.
50 subs, do a giveaway.
Whether it be merch. What was that you mentioned?
Merch, Ariat hoodie.
Oh, there you go. That one.
I don't know. I guess maybe there'll be 3 winners from each of us or whatever.
It don't matter. Yeah.
Shit.
So
I'm
look,
giving
yeah,
out
200
a
each.
hoodie for sure.
Okay.
So
Every
it's
and
winter
that's
time. Y'all gonna want that hoodie.
And then we got something planned. I mean, we have more than a couple things planned.
yeah.
Hopefully, this whole setup is gonna look a lot different in the coming of days, weeks. But
No, it's gonna look different within a couple of days. That backdrop's coming tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, yeah, that will. But
So.
we also plan on getting new mics and cameras. But that being said, man, I'm gonna end it like I end every episode. All right. Care for your loved ones, please. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure y'all do, but like, don't forget to text the people that you ain't been talking to in a minute. That you kind of lose touch with and whatnot. You know what I mean? Let people know you care about them, bro. Please,
them know,
because you
yeah.
never know when you're not gonna be here. Could be tomorrow. Could be fucking hours from now.
Yep.
God forbid, but you know what I'm saying? Just let people know you care about them, bro. And it don't take much to text.
All right, man. That's it. We'll see y'all in the next episode.
Yes, sir.